Want to thank Asada Toast for coming out and testing solo with me. Link to her channel and pin comment. Good for 6 SCU. I mean, it's not nothing, but it's not much. I think for a starter, this isn't a bad idea. But for like players that have maybe any other ship that can haul, I would probably recommend that over this. For hauling.
Oh yeah.
For hauling.
Oh yeah, for hauling, this thing's not very good at all.
Like even like box runs and stuff, I would just open the ramp and then just walk in and slap the box on the first floor. Like why would I why would I bother with these things on the sides for like running like
Oh,
one
that's
box?
interesting. I don't, yeah, if you could even place a box in these things or not.
Don't know.
Because these boxes you can't hold. They're too big. But they do change position. Like if you go to F4 and then put your landing gear away, they change shape.
That's interesting. Same deal, by the way, if you look from the front of the ship with your landing gears closed up, notice how you can't see the cargo. It's like protected by the armored little fins.
Yeah. I'm quite impressed with this thing.
They did a great job. I can't wait to see what the railing will look like. Notice those holes on the little fins. Those are the missile ports. There's a single missile loaded in each one of the holes.
Oh.
The big problem is it's the oldest battle in the book. Do you want a semi or nearly fully transparent background, or would you rather that? And you know the funny thing, I know this because I do this all the time in my videos. I put a blur effect, a Gaussian blur effect behind my wording to try to make it easier to read. It looks like they snuck a little bit of a blur effect in.
Yeah, it does look like there's a bit of a blur.
Like that.
At least for the bottom HUD. The top and main HUD is the same.
Yeah.
And I think they picked a really nice balance. Because, like, I've told you before that I don't like small ships. Like, the Mustang is, like, way too twitchy. And I thought the F8 was pretty okay. And the Arrow, way too twitchy. But this thing's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a controlled twitchy.
They nailed it. They really did.
Yeah, this is really nice.
And whoever did the sound design, whatever team did that, they need to do more sound design. By the way, I'm getting some altitude just a little bit to take a look at this blue paint job. I think that's good enough.
I'm following you.
I just stopped. I don't know how I feel about this one.
What one's that one supposed to be?
Flowing water?
I think they could have done a better job.
Even the metal accents, they're just not very attractive. They're not that gold accent. They're not bronze or brass or whatever. It just, yeah. It feels like they're going for like that stone. You know those natural stones that you can buy like a geode of or something?
Yeah.
Like we're talking about, but like, yeah, these things are pretty mediocre.
I think if they wanted to be like water, they should have gone really with the blue and done like lapis lazuli or something.
That would have worked. Go blue or go home. I think also...
Yeah, like, or had it like the close to the default slate gray that the base one had, but then change the cracks to be like a really deep, nice royal blue or something.
Yeah, this is kind of feels half finished. Dare I say it? Like it's not terrible. It's just, and the other problem it has is like every other one, even the default, are like really nice. Like This feels like the material that didn't quite have enough time to be worked on or something. That's what it really feels like. This is like the last one.
I do kind of feel that way a little bit about a couple of things with this ship. Like, it's beautiful, but in some ways it does feel a little unfinished.
I think, yeah, it's certainly possible. I will give credit where credit is due. I think that there's some blue accents on the edge of the cockpit windows and stuff that are blue, like the river theme. And the metal trim on the outside is like not gold. That would have made it look worse, I think. But still, it's just not enough. All right, I'm gonna grab the last paint real quick.
But if it does go to 1K, it will get LTI.
Yes.
Then is that LTI then like retrograded to the people who bought it under?
Don't know. But for like people that are getting it at this price, it's a real kick in the head. And that was a ship I don't think you could CCU to. I'd have to check, but I do remember people like it started at 750, I think, like from the script from the beginning.
It's so outrageously expensive.
It is opulence.
Yeah, that's true. It is.
I think it's the only reason they get away with that. Because, like, it's got a lot going on, but it's, like, all just RP. It's all roleplay. Okay. I think I'm above this.
Yeah, it doesn't have any actual gameplay, especially because we can't transport people, like, NPCs or anything yet.
Even in VIP modes, like, it only has 4 staterooms, so it better be, like, super duper valuable. Or maybe just, like, okay, only, like, people willing to pay for the stateroom get that, but, like, short-term riders, you can have, like, 40 of them, and they go on, like, a dinner cruise across the solar system or something. Because there is enough bathrooms, and, spa space and pool space for, like, I don't know, 30, 40 people to comfortably be on that dang ship.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that looks really nice.
It does. Look at the look at the... I did chip it a little bit coming out of the port, to be fair. But take a look at the back of it. The metal. The gold metal.
Yeah, because if the 890 is, like, really only for, like, 4 people who can afford the staterooms, then, like, that ballroom is massively oversized.
Yes.
Man, that does look really nice with the gold.
Yes. When you walk up to it, it looks really, really classy. And then if we close it up...
The green is a weird touch. I think that they should have changed the green to another color, but...
On the arms?
Yeah.
Here's it boosting.
Oh. I never noticed that before. But, the flower petals, the red, those are the thrusters. And the faster you go, the more they glow.
When you boost, they look amazing.
Yeah, I didn't notice that before.
This is a beautiful ship. Watch that again. Hang on, I'll boost it.
Alright. That does look really nice. Too bad it's like the only ship worth seeing today.
I think they must have had an issue with the Santok Yai, because the Santok Yai should have been out. They said last time, like, oh, we had to cut it off because of a cockpit issue glitch thing. It wasn't working out for the for CitizenCon or before CitizenCon, I think. And then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, the Sentok Yai, but yet I don't see it here today.
I mean, tomorrow is still Alien Day, so I guess there is a chance that it could be up tomorrow.
I guess so, but that would be really unorthodox. Could be.
Yeah.
But maybe they're trying to, or maybe it's strategic. Maybe they're saving it for ILW, Invictus Launch Week. Okay, so we have
Maybe.
an alien ship to launch there too.
Oh, it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna try to land it, and I am missing a petal.
Yeah, that's rough.
Will it land? Probably. Oh, okay. If you have the headlights on and then you press the landing gear, because it changes the pedal position, the headlights change. So those 9 dots are the headlights.
Yes. I think you did it because it's closing the doors. I see you. Yeah, you're landed.
I'm not sure how.
I think those lower pedals, when you're in landed mode, act as like a kickstand on a motorcycle.
All right, I'm gonna have to go down and take a look.
Please proceed to assign.
That's a good test because honestly, that ship's gonna get a lot of pedals breaking off of it. And it can't be too strong either because it's a starter ship. It's like, it has to take some abuse. You can't have the thing, like, too insanely overpowered on the whole not taking damage.
The foot still exists. That's cheaty.
Really?
Yeah, so those kickstand things you were talking about, they don't touch the ground at all. So what they did is they get rid of the pedal, but the landing gear foot still remains, and it just kind of floats out there.
That's really, yeah. They should have designed it better where, like, there's, like, a piece of, like, metal still sitting there.
Yeah, I'll take a photo.
It's good to know, though.
See, it's no, they knocked it out of the park for this being their first ship.
I'm just, like, hanging out in this, like, I'm up in the upper Atmo. I was over near you, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a... I have a chair! I have a chair!
Let me see if I can find you. There you are.
Oh my goodness. There's, like, a little desk in here. Or, like, I guess somewhere to eat.
Huh. I'm flying up to you, and then I'm gonna take a look.
It's on the floor just below your cockpit. Oh, that's cool. You can leave it deployed now. Oh my goodness.
You can do anything with the power of magnets.
Apparently. I really like that. You can use it as a standing desk or a sitting desk. I'm really overhyping the size of this desk, I'll call it again. But, yeah. And this is just storage.
I'm so not used to how fast this thing slows down.
Alien's gonna alien, I guess.
Well, like, I'm used to, like, our normal ships where you have to, like, actually slow the thing down.
Yeah.
And this thing's like, nope. Probably should keep the engines on.
Yeah. Keep everything on.
Yeah, I don't want to fall into the planet. I have a turtle on me.
Serious business. You have obligations.
It is serious business.
Oh my goodness.
I can see.
If you go down one floor in your ship, go to your second floor.
Okay, sit. Yeah. Oh yeah, the little table desk.
And if you put it back, like on the hit the button again to put it back, it now makes sense that you could stand there too.
Ah. Nice. See, there's the bed.
My goodness, this ship is
Oh,
beautiful.
okay, that's the storage. Haha, not today's storage. You're not getting my turtle.
There it is. Okay. So I found the lighting system. That's damage control. Damage control is the top center of each button that has... There's certain triangles that have it filled in the edges. Like on the bottom left, bottom right, top. All three of them have actual little icons on them. They're like lit up instead of like not lit up. Those ones are your lighting for each floor. There's one on each floor. Well, the top one is your damage control, which is like a... It's like a line button. Like if you had a pause, but it was only like one line instead of two. Bottom left is like a Stargate symbol. I'm waiting for Colonel O'Neill to come rolling out. That's
Yeah,
like
looks
bright
like
lights.
yeah, like bottom right.
Bottom
seems to
right
be
is
mood
like...
lighting.
Yeah, I like bottom right. It's like the one that has like only half the lights are on.
Yeah.
From a lot of years of working in front of screens, my eyes are kind of a little bit fried. So like, I like lighting that's like that in between lighting. That's my favorite.
Yeah. This elevator creeps me out though.
You gotta be one with the elevator.
It's like too fast.
I want to talk about why the bed defaults to like every bright light. Like, why in ever would you ever have it that bright in your bedroom? It's like that little pocket where the bed is. That's your bedroom on the ship.
Yeah, but to read maybe?
That's where you sit at your desk to read.
No, like what if you want to lay down on a comfy bed and read that way?
I have never read laying down. I don't think I could.
Really.
I don't think I could. Like with a phone maybe, but like not like with a book and I'm flipping the pages.
I read laying down all the time.
That's
I'm
very
usually
specific.
laying on my stomach.
Okay. I guess if you okay, that's fair. Like it's a question of like which way do you set yourself up? If you, I could see that. Like if you had like the gravity assisting you flipping the pages. What is this
Yeah,
conversation?
I will also read laying on my back though.
I can't do it. I can't do
But
it.
I don't hold the book in front of me. Like I have, like I'm laying on the back on my back, and I have a pillow to hold my head up, and then I'm like resting the book on my chest. I'm not suspending it above my face.
Oh, okay. I get like once again, I think it depends on like which way do you do it, and then which way do you read the book. Yeah, there's a lot of compounding variables here, and nobody's gonna do like $1 billion study to figure it out. Oh, I just realized the floor of the elevator with all the lights off, it makes it much easier to see. Or maybe I just didn't notice before. To be fair, the
That is
elevator.
transparent.
Yes.
Yeah. That's like one of the things I was saying, like why it creeps me out.
I love that. I could do this all day. I could just go flying up and down this elevator.
I think there's a call button. There is. If the elevator's not on your floor, there's a call button.
Because you're gonna have that random person that like invites their buddy on. That buddy wanders over to another floor, doesn't know how to work the elevator, and then they're trapped. Everybody's trapped.
Yeah, that like little guardrail that comes up,
Yep.
there's a button on it.
There's also one on the floor of the pilot area as well that does the same thing, but it doesn't have the guardrail. Well, okay.
Yeah, it
I
does.
think it would. Okay, it would have the guardrail if I was not on the floor. Yeah,
Well,
okay.
yeah, you can like be outside the elevator and reach the button to send it to another floor.
Makes sense.
So you can see the bar come up.
This ship is definitely OSHA approved. They might not like the cockpit chair thing, but they would definitely love the elevator.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. I had 12 shots. Now I have 11.
Somewhere there's a very confused Yeti listening to rounds hitting the ground right around him. Oh
Let's
my
take a look at these
goodness.
components.
This is a trippy imagery with the staircase to nowhere facing into like the darkness of space, the lightness of space. I just got me shivering down my spine.
Alright, so is this a weapons rack?
Oh my goodness.
It
I'm
is.
I'm gonna give you a nice little tip. All right. Leave the door open. Don't walk near it, of course. But stand near the elevator. Face the door with it open.
Okay.
But like so you're near the elevator. You're looking at the door open. Okay. Go into advanced camera, and try to get the camera up the elevator shaft.
With the airlock door open.
Yes. Oh, it looks good.
Okay. Advanced camera. And try to get... Oh, that's weird.
Did it shoot up the elevator shaft for you?
Kind of.
And then hold down Z and spin it back to look at you. I've got it where my character's looking straight out at the staircase.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
Yeah, it is. And it's really hard to get advanced camera shots on this ship because there's like no room to fit it.
Yeah, it's a very small ship. No, I was looking at on the airlock floor. On the right side of the elevator, there's those like purple spiny thingies behind the wall. That's a weapons rack.
This is a complicated ship, but one thing I can say is it's not a complicated pickup. 65 USD war bond, 70 USD credit. 65 USD comes with the paint, the one you saw at the beginning of the video, and then there's also two other paints, the blue one, that's the water, and the salt one, that is the white. The one you saw Toast flying around with tonight is actually the default skin, which is a fantastic skin as well. And aside from paints, I think that this ship is once again, a very nice little starter ship. It's also something I think a lot of players that have a bit of time in that are looking for something new and interesting to fly around with that isn't going to really break into a lot of their credit. This is an excellent pickup. I want to thank Asada Toast for coming out tonight. Link to her channel is in the pinned comment. Additionally, I wanted to add that these are some wonderful times in this game. IAE brings out some of the best in players, and I think going into the next year, very exciting times with Squadron 42, with Pyro, developments being hinted at, tons of server changes on the horizon, and the glut of new content coming in. It's a wonderful time to be a part of this game. So, thanks for being here. At least I could say that. And thank you to my long term subscribers for sticking with me throughout this. It's really been wonderful. The past couple months, I've actually seen a pretty decent little jump in subscribers. I want to thank my new subscribers as well for being here. And if any of you are ever interested in content creation, reach out. I'm available on Discord. I'm available in the comments. I'm available on Reddit. Whatever which way you prefer, I'll gladly give you a boost. And that's something I think a lot of people forget is that this is a very open community, and there's place for everybody. Even if you're doing the exact same thing as me or anyone else that's making content, we're here to kind of have like a bit of a friendly competition. But the the collaborators you see on my videos, I have complete faith in, and they are fantastic folks. So please, please, please go to their channels and check out their wonderful thing. Keep in mind that the IAE is more of a marathon, not a race, just like ILW. So you want to tend to pick your battles when it comes to picking up ships. Even the daily ships, the periods where you can only pick up the ship in this period. At the end of the event, you can pick it up again. So a lot of times waiting to pick up the new ship and being able to see all the new offerings, all the special war bond prices, and kind of get that is quite nice. Now, if it's a ship where it's a daily war bond bonus, that's a different story. If it is a limited ship, like an older ship that came back with a special war bond incentive, you may want to jump on that. But for brand new ships, you can pick them up throughout the event, and the Syulen is no different. So bear that in the back of your mind. There will be probably a few surprises along the way. Also, if you haven't already heard, unfortunately, Jax is not going to be able to make it to this. The focus has been Squadron 42 for the content creation team. That's the CIG official team. And that's going to do it for me. There's some extra bonus footage of me and Toast having some good testing of this ship.
Oh, you're also going side to side. I thought it was just me, and I was like, oh my god, this thing's like really quick at going back and forth. No, it was you giving me an optical illusion.
That's Einstein's relativity thing, isn't it? Or one of his theories. He was on a
Yeah, something
bus.
like that.
Yeah, he was on a bus, and another bus was going the other direction. And he thought it was like, wow, that bus looks like it's going very fast. Then he realized, no, we're both going about the same speed, and because we're both exiting different directions, it looks like it's faster.
Yeah, that's basically what happened. I was like, man, this thing's like twitching side to side really fast. I was like, no, you're just going side to side too.
I even like the Cylon ship noises it's doing. Yeah, I went there. It sounds like the Cylon ships from Battlestar Galactica 04. Like, I'm not saying it's exact, but it's inspired, I suspect.
Keep seeing the warning collision alert, and I'm just like waiting for us to hit each other.
We could
I can only
reenact Star
imagine what
Wars.
this looks like to a third party.
Yeah. It's kind of like those people that are like, it's a Jeep thing. It's like it's a Soylent thing.
It's
I
going
mean,
side to side and then
oh yeah, spin to
going
win
in
it.
circles, spin around. Definitely a Soylent thing.
Can you imagine if we were doing this in Raylan's?
The big one?
Yeah.
I don't know if it'd be as pretty as this.
And I think I said this, but I think I said this earlier, but like that standard paint, we'll call it, you know, the paint like the ship that comes with it,
Yeah.
that looks good. That looks good. I mean, that's one of the more refreshing things here. That even without a paint, the ship looks fantastic. I like that a lot. I think that the volcano-y one here, and then also I think the white one, the salt one, it's called. Both of those are very interesting to me, but the regular one, I'm shocked by how much I like how low key it is. Like it's very stylish still, and like it kind of like that one you're using kind of reminds me of like a snakeskin jacket, like one of those real nice ones though, like not gaudy ones. Like I don't know how to describe that. I don't understand how I feel that way about it, but I do. I can't explain it. It's like a cross between like a nice snakeskin jacket and like a marble floor. Like I don't know. It's
Marble was what I was saying, like a slate marble. Though there is one other aspect of this that we have not seen.
I think I just reached a bucket list thing. We like spin it. We spinned it the same and like in like sequence. All right. How about this? I'm gonna call Q in like three.
Hang on, hang on,
Okay.
hang on.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hang on.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
no, bro.
3, 2, 1 or 3, 2, 1, go.
3, 2, 1. All right, let's try it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Ah, this is great.
F4 looks weird.
This is amazing. All right, I'll stop. It's a wonderful show.
That is the second sea turtle I have found. The other sea turtle. Oh no, that one's the snapper. Hang on then.
Okay, do you want me to put this one back down, or do you want me to store
No,
him?
I'm gonna bring out the other one. What the heck? Okay, so that one's a snapper.
Okay, before you put it down, before you put anything down, do you want me to put this back so you can take it, or do you want me to store him?
You can do with them what you please. I'm in my inventory, just like bringing them out. What happened to my sea turtle?
Okay, I've taken the turtle. That's a step or two. I will say you are queen of the turtles.
Yeah, you can have the turtle.